Story Corner, presented by Jennifer. Warriors, Book 1, Into the Wild, Chapter 8, Part 1. Yellowfang growled in defiance at the approaching paw steps, but Firepaw could sense her panic. The she-cat struggled to get to her feet. So long. Thanks for the meal. She tried to limp away on 3 legs, then winced in pain. No. This leg's stiffened up while I've been resting. Now it was too late for her to run. Silent shadows slipped out of the trees, and in a heartbeat, the ThunderClan patrol had encircled Firepaw and Yellowfang. Firepaw recognized them. Tigerclaw, Darkstripe, Willowpelt, and Bluestar, all of them lean and hard-muscled. Firepaw smelled Yellowfang's fear at the sight of them. Greypaw followed close behind. He bounded out of the bushes and stood beside the warrior patrol. Firepaw mewed a hastily greeting to his clan, but only Greypaw returned it. "Hi, Firepaw," he called out. "Silence!" Tigerclaw growled. Firepaw glanced at Yellowfang and groaned inwardly. He could still smell the fierce scent on her, but instead of cowering in submission, the scruffy creature was glaring in defiance. "Firepaw?" Bluestar's question was cold and measured. "What have we here? An enemy warrior, and recently fed by the smell of both of you?" Her eyes burned into him, and Firepaw dropped his head. "She was weak and hungry," he began. "And what about you? Was your hunger so bad that you had to feed yourself before gathering prey for your clan?" Bluestar went on. "I assume you have a very good reason for breaking the warrior code." Firepaw was not fooled by the leader's soft tones. Bluestar was furious, and rightly so. He crouched lower to the ground. Before he could speak, there was a loud hiss from Tigerclaw. "Once a kitty pet, always a kitty pet." Bluestar ignored Tigerclaw and looked instead at Yellowfang. Suddenly, she looked surprised. Well, Firepaw, it seems you have captured a ShadowClan cat. And one I know well. You are ShadowClan's medicine cat, aren't you?" She meowed to Yellowfang. "What are you doing so far into ThunderClan territory?" "I was the ShadowClan medicine cat. Now I choose to travel alone," hissed Yellowfang. Firepaw listened, astonished. Had he heard right? Yellowfang was a ShadowClan warrior? Her filthy conditions must have masked her territorial scent. He must have tackled her more than he might have enjoyed tackling her more if he'd known. Yellowfang, Tiger Claw meowed mockingly. It looks like you have fallen on hard times if you can be beaten by an apprentice. Now Darkstripe spoke. This old cat is of no use to us. Let's kill her now. As for the kitty pet, he has broken the warrior code by feeding an enemy warrior. He should be punished. Keep your claws in, Darkstripe, Bluestar purred calmly. All the clans speak of Yellowfang's bravery and wisdom. It may help us to hear what she has to say. Come, we'll take her back to camp. Then we'll decide what to do with her. And with Firepaw. Can you walk? She asked Yellowfang. Or do you need help? I've still got 3 good legs, the grizzly she-cat snapped back, limping forward. Firepaw saw that Yellowfang's eyes were glazed with pain, but she seemed determined not to show any weakness. He noticed a look of respect flicker across Bluestar's face before the ThunderClan leader turned and slowly led the way through the trees. The other warriors took up position on either side of Yellowfang, and the patrol moved off, carefully keeping pace with their lame prisoner. Firepaw and Greypaw fell into step together at the back of the group. Have you heard of Yellowfang? Firepaw hissed at Greypaw. A bit. Apparently she was a warrior before she became a medicine cat, which is unusual. I can't imagine her as a loner, though. She has lived her whole life in ShadowClan. What's a loner? Greypaw glanced at him. A loner is a cat that isn't part of a clan or cared for by 2 legs. Tiger Claw says they are untrustworthy and selfish. They often live around 2-leg dwellings, but belong to no one and catch their own food. I might end up a loner once Bluestar has finished with me, Firepaw mewed. Bluestar is very fair, Greypaw reassured him. She won't throw you out. She certainly seems pleased to have such an important ShadowClan cat as a prisoner. I'm sure she's not going to make a fuss about you feeding a poor old mangeback. But they keep moaning about prey being scarce. Oh, why did I eat that rabbit? Firepaw felt shame burn through his fur. Yeah, well... Greypaw nudged his friend. That was mouse-brained. You really broke the warrior code there. But no cat is perfect. Firepaw did not answer, but trekked onwardly with a heavy heart. This was not the way he hoped his first solo task would end.